setting is ready. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعوز من عاديت تبارك ربنا وتعالى فلك الحمد على ما قضيت نستغفرك اللهم ونتوب إليك وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. آمين. We are reading from the 24th word, 5th branch, and second fruit. This is about the essence of worship. What is worship? So worship is worshiping God, is essentially acknowledging Him. Acknowledging Him is possible only by acknowledging. Now, somebody should help me. How can we acknowledge God? Fundamentally, we have to. How can we acknowledge God?
From within. Like it needs to be consistent with how we view our reality.
Our reality. It means acknowledging your reality. Very simple. But it may be different from what we keep hearing in the air. No, if we don't realize our reality, we don't realize who the one who gave this reality to us. It's very simple. So we always try not to mystify religion or demystify these religious concepts that we don't understand. People talk about something to do with religion. They call it spiritual world. I have to imagine, or I cannot imagine the spirit. Can you imagine the spirit? Can you imagine spirit? The spirit, it is non-material existence beyond the perception of my human capacity. But I know the results. How? Here I am, I am moving, and I'm thinking, I am conscious of my being. It is more than being a living being. So, we have discussed all these a lot, but I received an email asking a question. I understood that the subject is not very clear. So, because it contradicts the traditional or the cultural understanding of religion. So, since worship is acknowledging our reality, thus and therefore acknowledging the one who is the source of existence of this reality, so when we perform our prayers, when we do our invocations, what we do? We express ourselves. We express our conclusions about our own reality. But what I mean by our own reality, my existence, the existence of my feelings and the other creatures around me, the existence of the universe. We means our own reality means this observable, perceivable world. I mean, it is not a simple thing. Get some. Don't wait for a waitress to help you. Okay. In the process of this realization of ourselves, it means the observable, the reality of this observable world, what we see, what we experienced first, that our existence has already been given to us. We talked about it a lot, what it means, until hours, more than one session. And the second, we have been given life, right? Am I following the right? Yeah. And then life, it means we don't exist like a stone. We are living creatures. The third, we have been given humanity. That means not like a living being, like an animal or a plant, but we have human qualities, whatever makes the human qualities. We have been given them. Of course, the most important aspect of humanity is consciousness. So this consciousness has been, this is very important. We have to get alert now, because I'm summarizing the huge subjects. Each of them is a huge subject. This consciousness, human consciousness, is taught, trained, guided, supported. Are you with us, everybody? Yeah. Supported by the guidance of the Creator. That is called revelation from God, speech in the form of speech. Through the people who are employed, commissioned to transfer this speech to me. That is called religions. They are called heavenly religions. It means any religion which claims its guidance coming from the creator of the universe is called heavenly religions. That's the language. But don't put God in heaven somewhere up there. Of course not. So in the case of this century and our conditions, I don't know if everybody comes from the Muslim background or not, but Islam, for example. Now, what does Islam mean? Essentially, the text says belief. Belief means I believe that there is a creator. I believe that there is an hereafter. No. That a belief means confirmation of the message or the perception we receive through our consciousness. Get it? That is belief. Confirm. For example, I know that smoking is dangerous and not very healthy for me. This is not belief. Then I believe I should stop. This is not really confirmation. That is still knowledge. I know that the universe must have a creator. That's a logical conclusion. It's not wrong. If a person says, I shouldn't smoke, it's not wrong. It is correct, but it's not belief. Belief means confirming what your consciousness brings to you is an alternative, because we always are in front of two alternatives. Either confirm or not confirm. Ignore it. But the alternative must be in front of us. That is, if we confirm the alternative that consciousness brings to us, that is belief. Of course, when you confirm, you act accordingly. You choose your option accordingly, and you train your feelings accordingly. You train your body accordingly. You cannot use your body as you want. What the consciousness told us? Example. We have to be very careful, like you and me. I'm joking, but I also really eat a lot. So we have got to be very careful. Look, my consciousness says I am made. My consciousness says I am created. I am made by someone. I didn't happen to be like that by myself. Somebody gave me existence. I know that. And my body also given to me. This is a very important concept. I cannot use this given trust to me with my free will. It's also given, but I have the option, a free option, as I want. We think that, I can do everything to my body. No, you can't. You have to use your body. I have to use your body. My own body is the one which is given to my trust. I cannot use it as I want. I have to use it as the one who gave it to me. That is the essence of, if you like, Islam, with religion, which is the extension of belief. So what is religion? What is religion? Belief plus practice in physical terms equals religion. So recently we discussed in one of our discussions there on recorded on YouTube, you can listen to them. To define religion consciously is very difficult. We should really take up a dictionary and look up in the dictionary. Religion means, nah, it doesn't work. Well, that's a dictionary definition of religion. But what the essence of religion is, belief, but belief means what? Confirmation of one's consciousness. What the consciousness brings to you. Plus acting accordingly. Equals to religion. So, for example, can I cut my nose? No. Why? It hurts. No. For example, not because it hurts, but it's not mine. It is a trust to me. I cannot cut it. Can I kill myself? I'm fed up with this world. So lots of things to be taken care of and huge responsibilities. Since I'm going to die, why not to kill myself and get the end? Finish after I die. There is no problem of this world. Can I do that? Because logically it makes sense to me, but people wrote volumes on the psychology of suicide. Why some human beings commit suicide and kill themselves, and some people don't, and why? Most of the people don't, and why? It is a very important question, because now within the context we are studying today, it is not mine. I cannot dispose it as I want. I cannot dispose my physical being also as I want. I cannot dispose the physical things around me as I want. For example, can you go and cut a tree for no reason? Can you? Can you? Well, it's not yours. Sorry?
Against my nature. Like I'm going to do with it.
Not because against your interest. It's not yours. You have to use the tree according to the purpose of in the existence of the tree given to it by its maker. It is not your property. But the owner of the tree gave the permission to human beings. You can dispose it if you need it, as you need it. Yeah, human beings. Otherwise, you cannot dispose the tree as you want. That's why some people, without really having a whole picture into the consideration, they become vegetarian because they say, I cannot kill a man for myself. You're right, for my own benefit. Sorry?
Sorry, you said kill a man.
To kill a person.
Kill
Kill an animal, I was going to say. I'm sorry, right? We'll think of correction. So,
I'm not going to have dinner at your house. Let's look at that.
so I cannot kill an animal for my own benefit. Not only you cannot kill an animal for your own benefit, you cannot even dispose a pencil as you like. You cannot even treat a stone as you like. Only with the permission of its maker, it is real owner. So you cannot treat a stone as you like without or disregarding the purpose in its existence, put in its existence by its creator. You cannot dispose it. So you cannot dispose a tree. You cannot dispose, let's say, a lettuce as you like. Can you pull up the lettuces? Is it carrots? What's that? Not the longest language. Sorry.
Let's pick something easy, carrots.
No. So pick up and throw them away and let them rust or get rotten, go bad. Can you do that? No?
I can, but I don't want to.
So you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Your consciousness says there is a purpose in their existence, and this purpose has to be fulfilled. And in the existence of the animals also, there is a purpose. This purpose must be respected. In the existence of your own body has a purpose, and it needs to be respected as well. That's why we cannot dispose our physical life and the other physical entities as we want. Simple. Agree? Okay. Now, and then we studied there up this until this point. We have studied this item by item, and we described that belief, which is practically speaking, in this age and day and age, Islam says, right? The author said, most of the audience of this author is Muslims. So, but you can generalize it. We're saying in general religion. We defined it in a general sense. And the author describes a religion who will summarize it. Religion is equal to, religion really means belief plus acting according to the requirements of the belief. Now, we shouldn't reduce it to only fasting, prayer. No. Very general, acting according to the requirements of belief, because belief includes what? The definition, the awareness of the existence of everything. Not only one, two things, but these are symbols. Fasting, practice of a prayer, practical 5 times prayer, Islamic tradition. Maybe giving to charity, again, which is called zakat. Yeah. Purifying yourself, your properties, whatever. These are different subjects that are not really our topic here. These are the result, I call them end products of our practice of belief. Because in order to understand why they need to be taken seriously depends on your understanding of revelation plus prophethood, messengership. It depends on one's understanding of revelation, it means speech of God. But it is a huge subject. Speech of God is a huge subject. And employment of certain people, certain person as a messenger to, as a commissioned person to transfer the message to human beings and represent them. We call it instructors of the message, speech of God. So we have to study them separately. No, we understand. We have to do independently. It's a huge subject. It's not easy. I'm just giving a title. So when we define religion and belief accordingly, the author says, interestingly, this means nothing more than supreme humanity. I really, although we touched upon this subject last week, I really admire the definition of religion or Islam or belief in the universal sense as supreme humanity. What is humanity? Humanity is you and me, my body, my human spirit, my human qualities, etc. But what is supreme humanity? What do we mean by supreme humanity? If someone, let me say, you want to become a mechanical engineer, you are studying mechanical engineering. Before you study mechanical engineering, do you know anything of engineering? Because we haven't studied anything. No, but you learn it. Be careful when you are learning, in the process of learning. What do? You discover the potentiality within you that learns it, observes it, and the potentiality grows into ability. For example, the simple example is like a seed. Seed has the potentiality to become a tree, right? But if you don't put it into process of growing, does this potentiality become a tree? Say it. No. Right? But potentially, it can be a tree. It can become a tree, but if it doesn't go through certain processes, it doesn't become a tree. Now, human qualities are like this. Each of them is a seed. They need to put into a certain process so that they will grow. How? Example of becoming a mechanical engineer, you have to start learning through the various means as much as you can. What happens at the end? Your potentiality grows into a tree. It means you become aware of what mechanical engineering is all about. But there is supreme. I am a mechanical. I'm not a mechanical engineer, but I could have been potentially. The seed is with me, but I haven't processed that. So it is almost ready to die. so whatever it is. Example, let's assume that I am a mechanical engineer, newly graduated from the mechanical engineering education at a college level. Have I reached the utmost level? No. Because there are PhD levels or, graduate studies level. And also, not everybody who receives PhD in mechanical engineering who have the same ability to practice mechanical engineering. Those people who have been in the field for many years and exercised them, practice their ability, their potentiality, they grow better than mine. Do you understand? So, what is religion? In one sense. In another sense, Islam. In another sense, belief. Generally, what we should mean by these concepts as supreme humanity. What does it mean now? Developed, processed form of humanity. Not only potentially I am able to become an engineer, I am able to become, and like everybody else, you can become a pharmacist. There is a pharmacist here. So then another person may become a medical practitioner or doctor. Another person may become a literalist and another different chemist, different professions. Now, the human qualities in acknowledging their creator needs the process as well. So if you develop it under the instructorship of the messengers, through the textbook of the message of God, the Creator, if you join this school and learn, your potentialities grow into trees endlessly. There is no end. The more you learn, the better ability you develop, right? Right? So this is what Islam is, or religion is, or belief is. Supreme humanity, developed humanity. In acknowledging the source of the human qualities, associating it, using them as means to know who their Lord, owner is. That is religion. Do you get it? So Even while you are praying, while you are fasting, while you are doing good actions, as you feel that this is a good action I have to do from inside, as you practice them, you understand that the best form of this practice is to perform the way that the prophets demonstrated to us, instructors, the professors. Even you have the textbook, you need a professor, don't you? To develop it. So it is a way, it is the, if you like, customary way of creation. So the earth must rotate. The sun is employed to send the light. It also turns around itself. So by turning around itself, it is employed to generate attraction power. So its planets cannot go thrown away. The perfect balance, perfect order has been established there in such a way that there are different seasons. The position of the moon, the orbit of the earth around sun is perfectly arranged so that this process of growing, developing plants, animals, living beings takes perfectly smoothly their shape, perfect, arranged, everything. The children, the babies are born in a perfect order, but within an order. And we get old in a perfect order, not accidental. I'm not getting old because my Creator cannot sustain my youth form. As I'm getting old, and there are people here, they are young, we are the products of the same Creator. It means He could have made me a young, this an order. Under my getting old, aging takes place within an order and full of meaning. Nothing is accidental. In the universe, nothing is accidental. Everything is taking place within a perfect order. My human qualities are set through consciousness before this perfect order and required. My human consciousness is required to choose to practice your free will to process your humanity alongside with this order. Now it is your turn. Do you get it? Now it is your turn. The seasons are taking place, plants are growing, animals are giving birth to a new generation, and some of them are dying. Everything is perfect. Now it is your turn. With your free will, what are you doing? To go ahead, to make a progress within the order of this universe. We are set free. I am free to study mechanical engineering or not. I am free to study another subject or not to study anything. I'm left free. But if I don't produce anything, it means if I don't develop my potentialities into abilities, talents, it's my responsibility. I'm set free. I am not like the moon. Moon has to rotate. Take it its shape in location, according to the location between sun and the earth. It is a stone, or it is, I don't know, material, or it is, no, the best word, it is an object. Sorry?
Matter.
It's a matter with no consciousness, no free will, no power to choose, nothing. So it is doing its duty perfectly, but human beings are not like trees. That tree grows as it is settled within the order. But human beings, yes, my body functions as it is settled within the order. My heart for the moment is working. I don't know when it's going to stop. One day definitely it will stop. So my mind is working. I don't know whether it's correct or not, but in the right way or wrong way, but it is functioning. My eyes are somehow functioning. It is not as perfect as it used to be. But for example, my bladders are working, kidneys are working, digestive system is working as it is best. But how about my humanity, human qualities? It's becoming hot. How about my human qualities? They are waiting for me to choose. So religion means supreme humanity. It means developed humanity. The potentiality, the seeds have grown into a forest. There were seeds like that, a handful of seeds. If you really sow them, put them in the soil, water them, it means make them subject to a process of growth within the order, not extra. Nothing is extra. Nothing is mysterious. We have to be very careful. We use this word, and I'm very sensitive about this word. I keep telling this in the minds of the people. Spiritual means we don't understand. No, we understand everything. But depends on how are we going to grow this humanity, human seeds into a forest by following the order in their creation. But what we do usually, what I do usually, we are lazy. We don't use our human qualities. Yeah, we never miss a meal. Yeah, I never miss my meal. Yeah? We take care of what to eat, what to drink. We are very careful. If you want to go somewhere, you plan before. Which way shall I drive? Shall I take a taxi? Shall I take a subway, train, or what? Yeah? So if you have a family, you take care of the needs of the family as far as the shelter, the paying the bills, and electricity, gas, and water. We need. We are very good at it. We don't need to receive any more encouragement. But how about developing our human qualities? One subject, two subjects, and it is again in terms of this material transient world. No, really going into our human qualities and seeing them. Look, I have this sense. What am I going to do with it? I have that sense. What am I going to do with it? What my Creator is telling me about the usage, the way that I should use these senses. Can I just declare war or kill people or harm people or oppress people because of my position, because of my knowledge, because of my power, material power, financial power? Can I just oppress people because I am given the opportunity to oppress? I am the, let's say, commander-in-chief of an army. I can declare war anywhere I want. I have to think. I have to try to see what the source of the existence of this sense and what he wants me to do. To use it in order to acknowledge the source. This training process is taking place in the workbench of messengers. Without messengers, you cannot have religion. You don't know what to do with your senses. You act as you like, with no training, no education. But you can educate yourself. For example, you say, I want to be a doctor as I want. Can you? No, you have to follow the order that we all subject to. So you have to go and take a proper training, practice, learn, repractice. It means an exercise. So develop your ability to do certain things, to understand human conditions, and then you start practicing as a doctor. Otherwise, you cannot do it as you want. There is a way of doing. The machine is getting hot. If you don't excuse me, I made a mistake from the beginning. I should take this one off first. It's one thing. Put this aside. It's okay. And I think I'm putting the book on it also.
You want to put it back?
Okay. Okay. Now it is a technical thing. I'm sorry for this interruption. So, belief in supreme humanity. What do we learn from this equation? Very important things. These concepts are extremely fine-tuned concepts. It's not this simple to say that religion is supreme humanity. For example, religion, we said the supreme humanity. It means religion is nothing that alien to you. Because it is you developing yourself. Nothing extra to you. That's why we should not turn any religious matter into a mystery. Mystery means something that I don't understand, beyond my capacity. Do you get it? No. Religion, if we describe or define religion as supreme humanity, what I am saying, religion is not external to me. Get it? It is within me already. Religion is nothing but to discover your own self. Get it? How am I going to do it? I have to take the education. Yeah. Under the guidance of my Creator, with the instructions of the commissioned, appointed teachers. That's why I say, this is my, I mean, some people also say this, I agree with this idea that without messengership, this concept developed, established, and practiced, no one should say, I believe in something, in Islam, I am a believer in God. Without the messengership, the concept of messengership, instructorship of the messengers. There is no religion. It's very interesting. Cannot be religion. But I can act according to human qualities. Yeah, you can use your human qualities, not objection, react, no. Act against. What is the word? Not
Rebellious?
act against.
Resisting? Or
Sorry?
resisting, rebelling.
Opposing.
No, okay, rebelling, opposing. You got it. Resisting your human qualities. For example, you saw a needy person, you wanted to help. That is in you. You acted accordingly and helped that person. Is it wrong? No, it's good. It is acting according to your human qualities, but extremely careful here. In this point, be extremely careful according to your understanding of your human quality. Not according to the purpose in its creator taught you, teaches you. Resisting your human qualities, for example, acting in a just way is humanly, everybody agrees on it that justice is good. But how do you interpret justice? Some people, for example, interpret justice to kill other nations for the benefit of my own nation. That is justice. My interpretation, according to me. But the sense of justice is given to me. How about it is maker? It is creator. What does he say? How should I develop? How should I process this seed of the sense in me, potentially in me, into a tree, which is practically putting the sense of justice into practice according to what? Now, it is always better to look for justice rather than saying that what is justice, I don't care. Whatever I want, I can do it. I must do it because I have the power. But of course, to follow justice, even according to your understanding, is better than not to follow justice. That is step one, better. But is it the purpose of the sense of justice given to me? No. It is not only the one. This is a preparation that we have to look for justice. But according to what? According to the definition of constitution, for example. According to the definition of your culture, for example. Every tribe that says tribe. Primitive societies say that acting in the favor, in the interest, according to the interest of my tribe is the just way. It is still very primitive concept. It's still valid in 21st century. It's a modern concept, still. What do they say? For the best interest of our country, our nation. Don't you hear this? It is a very ridiculous terminology. Very ridiculous terminology. We have to understand that. Very primitive terminology. It means from one aspect, human beings have not developed at all. From one aspect, this kind of things. how are we going to correct ourselves and how are we going to learn what really justice is? We have to consult the one who created created us with the sense of justice. What is the way? The Creator must tell me how to implement justice. Must tell me. Must instruct me. Otherwise, your definition of justice, my definition of justice will be according to our desires. And we are trying to correct ourselves, not to act according to our desires, but according to what is right, and which is called truth. What is the truth? Now, these are not we are not having a lesson here on ethics or moral values. These are existential matters that we have to open up. We have to think. Now, when we come to the worldly life, we think everything in detail. If you want to buy a car, how many people you consult and how many online you go into, how many days you think about it. Tell me realistically. I search for weeks, and then, according to my experience, just buying a car today, I drive it, 2 years later, I get fed up with it, or that it is broken, or I changed. It is a temporary thing. I'm that serious. When it comes to the value to really value my own existence, I'm totally uninterested, indifferent. Yeah, okay, that's how I am. Finish. Yeah, as I told you, I think, son, do you miss any of your meal? Forget about it, for example, that I have forgotten to have my dinner today. Did such thing have happened to you? No. We never miss our dinner. Yeah. But we never have time to think about our reality. What is truth for me? That is called secular life. How religious we are, regardless, we are the product of secular civilization. We have to be aware of it. We have to shake ourselves. Am I really doing the right thing? It doesn't mean that we should forget about dinner. No, we don't. Anyways, don't worry. We don't need encouragement. So we don't say, no, you should work as well. Of course, everybody is dying to get the best job, to get the best job. Everyone dying. So the people are compiling their resume with the best elements in it, items in it, so that they will get the best job. They don't need encouragement. There are some people, lazy people, but still they look for another opportunity, to do something. They don't really be convinced that they don't need to be convinced that they have to study. Oh, I didn't know that I have to be successful in this world. I didn't know that I have to make money. Have you ever seen anyone out of 6 billion people? Oh, I've forgotten that to go to my office today. Have you ever seen anyone? Have you ever missed your office day in your own life? Tell me the truth. Office day, you forgot. Yeah?
That's when you call in sick.
Sorry?
That's when you call in sick.
I didn't get it.
That's when you call in sick.
Oh, no. Forget that, not without paying attention. today was Monday and it was the office day. I forgot it. Impossible. But when it comes to developing our human values, just the opposite. We never remember. We just ignore it. That is called secular life. When you say, I don't know, the son says, no, I'm following religion, but this following religion is nothing but tradition. It's a part of the culture. Have you ever thought of what to do with your human qualities? How are you going to grow them? I am ashamed of myself, I don't know. All right. These are not simple concepts saying that Islam is supreme humanity. It's not a simple concept. Okay. We said we have to take, now I'm coming back, trying to wrap up.
Can I ask something though?
Sorry?
Can I ask something?
Of course.
For some people, developing your human potentials can be different things, right? Like, for example, someone may want to go outside and go hiking, or be in nature. Someone else may want to paint, and that makes them feel fulfilled. It makes them feel. I'll speak for myself. If I go out and be out in nature, I feel that it makes me feel better about my relationship with the world that I'm in. How do you know what way is really growing your human potentials versus just you, again, doing what you want to do and not really paying attention to the reality?
During the discussion or talk, I think that we mentioned the answer. You have to have the criterion. But this criterion is not according to you, according to the creator of these human senses. What you present us, for example, when I go on hiking and I feel refreshed, that is correct. But is it the purpose of the existence of your being in this world with the potentiality to become a supreme human? Supreme human means the potentialities have developed and became
If you think about it, if I just go, somewhere and go hiking and just walk around for hours with no purpose, it's meaningless. Like, I'm just walking around for nothing.
Yeah. So what is the purpose we come up with usually in the secular mind? I refreshed myself. I feel relaxed. Did you think about it? Think about it. Use your human potentialities and human consciousness. Were you created? Is there any way that you can justify this idea? I am created to relax and die relaxed. I don't buy it. Yes, I have to relax, but for what?
Right, but I can't, in the opposite sense, I can't say I was created to be tired and just die tired.
But are your consciousness, is your consciousness ready to confirm this idea? Your consciousness, I'm coming back to you. Your consciousness requires that the very fundamental questions that, first, Who made me? For what purpose I am made? What am I expected to do with these huge potentialities? You have a huge, the seeds, seeds is in a sack of human body. But how many seeds are there? Thousands of different human senses. Have I developed any of these seeds into a treatment, put it into practice really, according to the purpose of their existence? But let's say I have a seed of almond. When you do hiking only for relaxation in this world means the seed of almond is broken and eaten, not sown in the sea and let it grow into a tree and have thousands of other almond seeds. It means acknowledging it is eternal source through using this seed. That is why we need instruction from the creator of the seed. How am I going to benefit from it? That's in the discussion we said we should have the truth, yardstick, criterion, taught, sent to us by the creator through the instructors. Without instructors, you cannot become a supreme human being. You can become a better human being than those people who choose to go against their human reality. For example, for no reason, some lazy people, what do? Rather than work, they drug dealers. They sell drugs and in the evenings for 1-2 hours and make a lot of money and say, why should I bother to work? They deliberately choose the wrong path to harm people, to help people to harm themselves by selling drugs. They should not get involved in it because I'm giving you the knife to kill yourself. What is the difference? Right? But don't they know that what they are doing is wrong? Yeah. But they say, okay, who cares? That's one way of doing it. Those people, some people say, no, I should not do that. They are obeying their human qualities. That is better than the drug dealing. Going to a proper job to do something for the benefit of human beings, not for the benefit of the financiers. The company that exploits people. Good for the good purpose, we have to choose the good ones. Yeah, that is better, but not the purpose of our existence. So we should not eat the almond tree, so almond seed. Does it taste nice? Yes, I like almond seed. It tastes nice. I enjoy it. But my potentiality is of course, an analogy. So my potentiality not to be consumed within the conditions of this world until I die, which is good only until I die. Which is good only until I die. Having a peace of mind today. For what? Then I got out of my stress. So, okay, you are not stressful now, it's okay. For what? Because I'm going to die at the end without any stress. Do you see what I mean? That is exactly in the analogy, eating the almond, not growing a tree out of it. It means for the purpose of its existence, potentially it becomes a tree, yeah? Now, our human abilities also potentially are to be used to know their absolute source of creator, absolute source of existence, which is the creator. So then you can acknowledge the absolute creator who has given you this sense. He is the source of this sense. Whatever you have, for example, compassion for the poor ones, relaxation, he is the comforter. You know that, his practice, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't go hiking. No, practice hiking in order to know that your creator is the comforter. Your creator is the compassionate one. And his compassion, he is the source of existence of compassion. He is absolute compassionate one. He is the absolute compassionate one. Get it or not? So we have to expand it. We have to universalize it. We have to connect it to the absolute source. So it will be a means of realizing the absolute source. Not only I exist in this world until I die. I belong to the absolute source. I'm sure we covered this subject on many occasions, but it is not enough to remind this reality is not enough on 5 times, 10 times. No, until we die, we need to remind. Is it difficult? No. I really love a verse from the Quran. A sentence from the Quran. It's really beautiful. What it says, وَيَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِنْ مُدَّكِرٍ. Which means very simple. We have made the Quran easy to understand, to remember. Is there anyone who is going to take into consideration? Take it into consideration. It's easy to understand. Why is it easy? We are here to know our Creator, who created us. What is the source of our existence? It's very easy. How many of us do that? How many of us do that? I am here to remember who my Creator is. Although I never missed my dinner, I never missed my office hour. I never forget. When it comes to the very essential subject, we say that knowledge-wise, I know. There is a Creator. But what did you do with your senses according to existence of the Creator? How did you manage with it? How did you use your potentiality to get to know Him and connect to Him? How? I never miss my dinner. But do I use this as a means of experiencing the generosity of my Creator to remember, to understand, or to remember that I belong to the absolutely generous one? That is a relaxation which goes beyond death. Because my existence belongs to the absolutely generous one. The existence of my taste belongs to the absolutely generous one. The death, I don't know, none of my business. He is putting me through stages of life different phases of life, as a baby, as a child, as a young man, as an old man, as a dead man. This body is dead. But humanity is not subject to death because it is not subject to any change. Like my body gets old. My senses never. My senses never get old. No, I don't feel. But yes, when I want to run, I feel that no, I can't run as I used to. But as the desire for anything, for any kind of human qualities, desire to understand, desire to practice something, is as fresh as I am conscious of it. Everything. Your human senses never get old, don't worry. Never get old. Your body gets old. So death is the subject of the body, not human senses, which is called human spirit. Human soul is not subject to change, neither is it subject to death. So educate your perpetual existence, not your body. When you go on hiking only for your relaxation of your body, then you are doing something wrong. Using it as a means to understand the source of the existence of this feeling and attaching your feeling to this source with the consciousness that this is what I am given, why I am given this sense. To know the source is the absolute one. Then I belong to this absolute one. It's very easy. We made the Quran easy. وَيَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ. To understand, dhikr has two meanings at the same time. Understand and remember. Helmin mudakkar. Why don't you? It means really what? It literally doesn't mean that. Why don't you remember your reality that I am teaching here? It's very simple. From one aspect, Quran is very simple. From another aspect, how to do this simple thing needs a serious training. Needs a serious training. That's your turn now. I'm sorry, maybe it is too late. But yeah, I wanted to complete the subject.
Yeah, I was just going back to this point of what you were talking about. It seems like we're just talking about intention, right? So your intention can turn simple acts or neutral acts into acts of worship, which is, why we say Bismillah before we eat, or if we go out on a hike in nature, if we go with the intention of enjoying God's creation, then it can be.
If we are conscious of it.
Right.
But intention, I always struggle with this word. When you say something, Bismillah, before you eat something, your intention is verbally expressed. Consciousness, awareness, experiencing this. Consciously choosing to experience is important. That's why I avoid using the word intention, because intention is diluted a lot, and when everybody, no one says I have a bad intention. Maybe those people in the generals or the army generals kill all the poor people in Iraq. They don't say I have a bad intention. That is, we are still intention-wise. We may be still, and we are still as primitive as the very primitive society, very primitive people. For the benefit of my nation, I can kill not thousands, millions of people, what they did. To expand my land, I can kill. to expand my authority, I can kill other people. It's very simple. They justify it. So no one explicitly confess that they have a bad intention. They say, okay, because the aircraft, military aircraft pilots, I am ordered to do, I have to do it. Leave the bomb, 10 people died. Why? Now it's not my responsibility. Commander said so. It's very simple, isn't it? Justifying. And they all say we have good intention. So we have to be very careful when we use the intention. Consciousness and deliberate choice is important. Deliberate choice is important. So I have, rather than using the word intention, I would say how conscious I am, even while I am saying Bismillah. It can be just a traditional practice. Now, another thing that we have been given, we said we have been given existence, we have been given life, we have been given humanity, we have been given belief, which is supreme humanity, right? And now also we have been given the sense of supreme humanity plus something, there is something more. The sense of love. What does it mean? It's a huge subject, huge subject. Now let me read it. Love, you found it there? Now, can you, page 1, somewhere somebody knows, show it, pointed out with your finger, here. One finger, and the two fingers shows two places. One finger, here it is. Here. Yes? Now, be careful with the language now, because this author is very careful with his language. Now, love, which is a light of belief. What does it mean? Love also is given to us. We started the subject, we have to worship. What is worship? Consciousness. We said awareness. Awareness of what? What has been given to us. Now he's listing. These are given to you. These are given to you. And you have to acknowledge it. When you feel the need, practical need, the very practical example, simple example is, I am ill, what do I need? My health back. I say, be careful here. It is not a simple subject. No, now, I need health. In order to pray to recover my health, that prayer means acknowledgement of the health giver. It means health is given to you, you are aware of its existence. Are you following me? So what is the source of existence of health according to you? The creator of the universe, right? The creator of the universe is the creator of health. So when you need health, what do you have to do? Turn to the creator of health. This turning to the creator of health is acknowledging that is a way of acknowledgement that you are the one who provides health. Do you see that? We go back, but not to the front, saying that I'm going to ask God, since they say, be careful. Religion says, the cultural religion, of course, not the definition of the religion we made here. When you are ill, ask God to give you your health. Please, God, give me health. What are you doing? Is it a worship or is it a trade, a business? Which one?
You're thinking there's a vending machine.
Yeah, vending machine. Using it as a vending machine. You're saying, please, God. Yeah, please, God, give me health. So, you know what? For example, yeah, what the religion says, say Bismillah before you eat. So I said it. So I sanctified my food by saying one word, even don't know what it really means. What does it mean, Bismillah? In the name of God. I know, what do you mean by name? What do you mean by in the name? What do you mean by in the name of God? These needs a year course. These are not simple subjects. Just because we don't really see what religion is, in the culture, religion means, doing some certain rituals and the rules of doing the rituals. So we don't know exactly what religion is. We are not aware of it. We think that the culture is religion. Culture is religion. Cultural information is religion. So we may have not been introduced to religion at all, although we may be praying. Now, come back to our subject. I pray to the health giver by acknowledging that now I am ill, you are the one who provides health. Now be careful, it's not that simple, it hasn't finished. It hasn't finished. The messenger says, whoever, look, it looks like controversial, yeah? Or the contradictory what we said. Whoever prays and believes, it means has a conscious connection what he's doing, he will be given. So isn't that a promise by the teachings of the prophet that I am saying, oh God, you are the health giver. I believe you are an health giver, and you didn't give me the health. Yeah? There are some terminal diseases, and we say somebody may have a cancer and it's a terminal patient, and the doctors say, no, nothing we can do. So what he has to do now, I know that you are not going to give me, I'm not going to ask you. This is the traditional way of understanding. No. By having this illness, I have to be aware that the source of health is him. So far, all the health I experienced was from him. That's the declaration of my previous consciousness, awareness. And this health is going to be given to me if I am perfectly aware of this reality. What is going? It doesn't mean that I'm not going to be given death, or my cancer will be taken away from me. No, because I attached the health to an absolute source. You get it? And absolute source has no limit, no time and space limitations. So your existence of health belongs to the absolute one. You got the absolute one now. So in this worldly life, you may die. But your body dies, your body. But your human senses are saved because they are connected to the absolute source. They are educated there. It means the seed of need of health in us has grown into a tree. It means became eternal. That is paradise is eternal. That's why another type of existence is absolutely necessary, where my spirit will experience the eternal existence of health. Because I use the sense, the seed, the potentiality, so that I am aware of the eternal source now. And consciously, really. So, has this man's prayer been accepted? When they are aware of it. But if they reduce their existence to bodily existence here, no. Do you get the difference? Is it clear? So the prophet teaches not the worldly lie. When we hear and read a hadith, narration, for example, we have to understand it in terms of what? Eternal life. So prophet says, if you pray to God and if you really believe, you will be given. Yes, you will. Definitely you will. But you die. Yes, you die, but you will. Do you see what I mean? So body dies, human beings don't die. Soul doesn't die. Body dies. But body is always dying anyway. Where is your babyhood? Dead. Where is your yesterday's existence? Dead. Gone. Dead. So death is the usual thing that we have been experiencing every day. So we shouldn't reduce our existence to bodily existence. It's not human existence, it's animal existence. It is animal side of human beings. Get it? It's a very important subject. So there is no contradiction. When you pray and believing, it means conscious of it. You will be given. Definitely, you will be given. Automatic. So, still, prayer cannot be for the future in the bodily sense. Acknowledgement. For example, every day your father gives you some pocket money. So today, he didn't give it to you. This man automatically gives me every day. Now today he didn't give me. Now I need pocket money. Now go and turn to your father and say, look, I trust you. You have been giving me pocket money freely. I acknowledge it. Don't think that I forgot. Every day you gave me, it is you who gives me the pocket money. But you didn't give me this time. I am using it as an opportunity to remind myself that, yeah, every day my father gives me pocket money. I even thank Father to give me the opportunity to refresh my mind, my acknowledgement. This is a very secret thing in the things created for us that we don't like. Hurricanes, tsunamis, yeah? We don't like these calamities, the calamities. But we have to use them as an opportunity to refresh ourselves, and our soul must practice that all the things belong to, all the things that given to me, that for the moment I need, it is not given, just a means of reminding me what the source of existence of these things that I enjoyed, I have been enjoying so far. Spiritual. This is really true, and this is really beautiful. We should never ever turn prayer into bargaining, a business, trade for the future. I will do that, yeah, so that God will give me in this world what I want. And we should never ever read neither the Quran nor the prophetic narrations, which are called hadiths, in terms of this world, eternal world. Because this world, yeah, if you want to find out how to cure your illness, you can use the order and look for a source for it. Yeah, this world's order is for the body, you can do it. But for the spirit, we have to search. We have to think. We have to use our consciousness. What do they refer to? What do they mean for me? For my human consciousness. For example, I am hungry. It is my dinner time. I go and have my dinner. That's okay. But when the Quran says, have your dinner, kulu, it means really have your dinner, eat. Yeah, it's a verse. It doesn't mean that, hey, you are hungry. When you are hungry, you have to eat, huh? Otherwise, I will punish you. No. It means eternal aspect of this eating process is provided by me. Be aware of it. Right? Quran doesn't speak to you in terms of to benefit from your worldly life. It's so cheap. Everybody can learn it. Human beings tried, and every university, every department in university try to recover new things in the creation. They are doing it. They don't have to listen to God. They are trying to learn the ways of benefiting from this world. Now, this is in the order. They can benefit from it. But we are not here to recover what is in the order until I die. To satisfy my human soul, I have to use them as means of thinking, reflecting in their existence, so I will see the signs. So the Quran says, look, I created everything as signs to get to know me. Do you get this? Do you understand? So while I'm investigating the things in this world, I should utilize them to learn the source of their existence. It means their creator. I have to utilize them. If I don't utilize them, I use them only for this purpose. It means make myself comfortable until I die. After I die, my human soul has not been educated, has not been put through a process of development. It is a very big or a huge loss for my soul. For my body, okay, I may be healthy, But for my soul, nothing. These are very essential subjects that we don't hear much. When it comes to religious subject, if you go to any religious meetings and you don't hear this kind of things. Well, not very, very common in the atmosphere, in the air. That is why for us it is difficult to grasp and practice it, because we don't hear it. Only hearing once a week for 1 hour, and rest of the week goes under the influence of secular life, is not enough. We have to take the subject more seriously. So we are given another entity more than belief, love, which is the light of belief. So the love, which is the light of belief, like that. You believe in God, you know that He is all powerful. Yeah? He created you. Okay. What shall I do? Okay, He created. But right, I'm not saying no. It seems to be wonderful, and the statement seems to be correct. And I acknowledge it, I endorse it. Yet, everything in the universe is created by God. I am created by God. My own qualities, whatever I have, are created by God. So what? There is another layer. There is another step. You have to love the Creator. You have the potentiality to love it, to connect yourself, and to have a loving connection with it. But what we use the word love for, boy and girl relationship, is sexual desire. But that's what I understanding of love. Another better understanding, one step ahead, understanding love for my parents, because I feel indebted to them. They took care of me. They may be still taking care of me. Do you get it? So we say, we have to take care of our beloved ones. It means my parents. We never use love for the source of existence of everything that we experience here. We don't know how to do that. We think that we are loving a boy or a girl, opposite gender. If we are not, it is becoming fashion now. Other way around. That's the secular society. They have no compass. They have no direction. They go this way, this way, this way. They try everything in this world. So let them try their way. But opposite gender, we think that most of love is expressed in which sense? Boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. But they don't say it's a sexual desire. It's not love. It's a sexual drive. Nothing more. But we use this word only for love. Also, loving your beloved ones means your parents, your children. If you are parents, you have children, you love your children. This is automatic. This is automatic. To love your father and mother is automatic. It means intrinsic in you. Yeah, but this is a seed. This seed must be used. For what? The source of existence of the sense of love connected to Him. So the creator of the universe, God. Okay. Do you have a loving relationship with God? For example, your father, you are hungry. You came home after office hours, a long day. You are tired, hungry. You found that your wife, your husband, or your mother prepared the dinner, said, oh, everything is ready. Oh, I really love you, mother. This is an animalistic love. Yeah. It's an animal, it means because of your benefit, but not because of your existence. The existence of hunger, existence of food. No, we are not aware of it. We never remember God as the provider, as the creator of the food, as the creator of hunger, as the creator of the need to eat and satisfaction, as enjoyment, as the creator of the sense of enjoyment when you are satisfied, when you are eat, taste, all different seeds to be used and grown into a tree. Now, there's no such thing. So belief, the extension of belief, requirements of belief, result of belief must be used as or turned into love of the source of existence. It's an incredible subject. It's an incredible subject. So love is given to us. So we have to turn everything. For example, let's say you helped somebody who needed it. Simple example. That's what people talk about it a lot. Help your neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Okay. I say, okay, it's better than not loving it, but love not only thy neighbor. When you have a loving relationship with a neighbor, this sense is given to you that you enjoy it. Don't you want to be a good neighbor, appreciated neighbor by your neighbor, say that, oh, you are a wonderful neighbor. Yeah. You want it. This sense is given to you. By whom? Where did you get it? Now, by experiencing for example, helping somebody and enjoying it, it is a reminder. Now you have to use it. The source of existence of this sense. Who created it to me? The one who is the source of helping the needy. Do you get it? Do you get it? I love this one because he gave me this sense. He is the eternal one. It means he's going to treat me with this love eternally. He's the absolute one. Use it now. Yes, practice it. Practice. Help the neighbor. Help the needy one. But turn it into love of the creator of this sense. So love him. The one who gave you existence, love him. Well, how do you love your existence? This must be turned into loving the existence giver. Because he gave you this sense. He gave you the existence. He gave you the love for existence. So he is the source. So connected to him. So let me read this one. He has bestowed on you endless tables of bounties and happiness and pleasure. That's what we covered. These are all the happiness, all the pleasure we experience. Yeah, that is to say, with regard to your corporality, material existence, you are an insignificant, weak, impotent, lowly, restricted, limited particular. Today you are here, tomorrow you are not. It's so simple. And also, you think that you have this and this and this, but you can accomplish only how much? How much of your worldly expectations? Very limited. Anyway, everybody knows that. But through his favor, the Creator's favor, you have as though risen from being an insignificant particular to being a universal, luminous whole. Now, I think we have to study this one next week. Yeah, we have to stop here today. It's already 1 o'clock is the deadline, but we should stop before 1 actually. But we didn't. Okay, it's all right. We have to speak about it next week. What do we mean by universal luminous whole? Whole. Sorry? So you are smiling for something. Please say.
No.
Speak your mind, please. Sorry?
It's okay.
You don't want to say it? No, force. But if you share it, I would know.
No, you won't.
Sorry?
No, you won't.
Okay. Well, at this, whether what it's said, does it make sense, satisfactory, needed? Are we wasting our time? I don't like wasting my time at all. If we are wasting, really, we should just stop at every moment. Stop. But if we are not wasting, yes, we should benefit. Of course, no one is perfect. Yeah, no one is perfect. So we are not perfect, but we have to be aware that these things need to be reminded or learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah. That's why I wonder what makes you laugh. Okay, Bismillah. We have to stop. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم الحمد لله رب العالمين.